video will demonstrate how you can use the HTML editor in Moodle. You will find this HTML editor in activities like assignments, forums, pages, anywhere where you can add text content. So when you first see an HTML editor, it will look something like this. But this button on the left-hand side, when you click on it, will expand to show more options. Additionally, there is also this icon down here in the lower right-hand corner where when you bring your mouse and hover over it, it becomes arrows. When you click and hold and drag it, you can expand the box should you need more space for your content. So normally you would enter text into the HTML box like so. And we'll cover some of the commonly used tools. So just looking at the toolbar, the first option is for headers. This will set the structure of the text that is in the HTML editor. And this is particularly helpful for students who may have to use a screen reader, but it also helps with just organization. So if you needed to change a header, you would simply highlight it. And then select a heading size, and to change it back, you could highlight it and change it to paragraph. Of course, there's also bold or italics. And next to that is the option for a list, either through bullets or through numbers. And this is particularly helpful if you are copying and pasting anything from Word. Bullets will not easily carry over from Word, and in fact some formatting won't carry over. So if you do need to use a list, we absolutely recommend you using the bullets or the numbered list in Moodle. So it might be something like this. You could highlight it and select bullets or numbered list. And of course, as you add to it, then you can turn it off. Another commonly used tool is the linking tool to create a hyperlink where you write text, you link it to, say, a website or another location outside of Moodle. Let's say I just want to do a Google search. I highlight the text that I want to serve as the hyperlink. I copy my URL where I want students to access. I now have that copied and I have my text highlighted. I click the link icon. A new window pops up where I enter the URL. I like to have it open in a new window, but that's your choice. And then you can create the link. I also like to bold the text so that it could be a little bit more obvious. And when you unselect the text, it will be a dark green color, and that will indicate that there is a link there. If you need to take the link out or change it, you can break the link or take it off by clicking this broken link icon. Or if you needed to change it again, you can highlight it and click the link again to open the window where you can adjust the URL that you want it to direct to. Another handy tool is the picture, to be able to insert a picture or to be able to insert a video. We don't recommend adding video files directly to Moodle as they take up a lot of space. So please upload your videos to YouTube or another platform and then use the link to link it in the text box, or you can also embed videos, which I'll show very shortly. You can of course actually also record audio and likewise record video. Some common text features are to underline or do subscript, and there's also formatting for paragraphs. So right now it is left aligned to the left, You can center it, go to the right. You can also indent by clicking this button or bringing it back. There are also options for emojis. You can choose one and it'll be presented when you save. There's also the capability for equations and even tables. And when you click a table, it'll bring up this window where you can define how big it is, its appearance, and any kind of border, and create that. You can clear formatting if something kind of has something funny. Sometimes this works, depends on the formatting that you have. This is the undo button. Of course, you can always do Control-Z to undo. There are some accessibility checkers, and lastly is this HTML icon. And this is particularly handy if you want to embed a YouTube video. To do that, you would put your cursor at the end of your text, click the HTML brackets, and you then see the code that is behind the HTML editor. And here I already have the embedded code for a YouTube video copied. So now I simply paste it and then click the HTML brackets to bring it back to this view. And here I see my video that I just added. Now I can center this video by placing my cursor in front of where the video starts and then clicking the center icon to bring it to the center. And of course I can also play it just to make sure that it works. So that is a quick overview of the tools that are within the HTML editor. Of course, you can always hover to discover by bringing your mouse over a button and hovering to have alternate text show up. That'll give a little bit more information as to what it might do. Of course, you can always contact the help desk if you do have questions at helpdesk@delhi.edu.